Hey guys, it's Khaled here and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at the top 5 upcoming phones of late 2020. Just to point out, the phones won't be in any particular ranking order, but the first phone we are going to delve into is the iPhone 12 5G. We recently had the launch of the iPhone SE, which was introduced to capture the mid-range market, so such as the likes of the Pixel 3a, 4a and the OnePlus C. Now, although the phone came in at good price, the battery life was lacking and extremely poor. But I'm looking forward to the new iPhone 12 5G, which will house the new Bionic A14 chip. Now that chip will be super quick. We should see a RAM increase from 4GB to 6GB, but that's not too much of a worry because Apple are really good in terms of tinkering with how their software and hardware work in tandem, so it always works effortlessly. And we potentially might see a quad array camera setup. Along with the quad camera system, I believe that the notch might decrease in size, but I don't see a full screen display coming out on the iPhone 12. That will probably be reserved for the iPhone 13. And iPhone 12 may be the phone where we see they ditch their lightning cable in favor of the USB-C cable. The rumor mills have been on overdrive and we might see a design change, so instead of the more rounded option, we might see a boxier design as seen on the iPhone 5 and 4. The next phone on the list is the LG Velvet, and they moved away from the normal naming convention. Now Velvet sort of provides a more personalized touch, and I believe it is catered towards the more fashion conscious market because the design is really nice. On the back we have a raindrop camera system set up. At the front we have a really nice 6.8-inch screen with a pear drop cutout for the camera. And LG are not aiming for the top tier phones such as Samsung, Huawei, OnePlus or Apple, because on this device we had the Qualcomm 765G processor. Now this processor is not slow by any stretch of the imagination, but it will definitely not compete with the top level phones. Hello Moto. Alright, I tried to do the impression of the advert we had back in the early 2000s, but it didn't work. But you've guessed it, the next phone on the list is the Motorola Edge Plus. Now this is the Motorola we all have been waiting for. We get insane specs. So the 865 processor made by Qualcomm, equipped with 12GB of RAM, a huge battery, so it's measured in at 5000 mAh. That should give you at least a day and a half. We have a quad camera array with the primary sensor being at 108 megapixel. You get your normal 2020 flagship specs such as having a 90Hz refresh rate, HDR10 plus. It's not QHD unfortunately, but I'll take the higher refresh rate over resolution any day. We also have a UFS 3.0 storage, which will be super fast, and the Motorola Edge Plus will have the latest Adreno 650 GPU, so you play any top tier games on the phone and it will handle it with ease. Next on the list we have the Samsung Galaxy Note 20, and good news, this will house the new Exynos 992 processor, which is supposedly 1 to 3% quicker than the Qualcomm 865. There was a recent image leak that showed a device wedged between a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus and a Samsung Galaxy S20. Now from the image, because the shape of the phone is more boxier, it looks like the unreleased Samsung Galaxy Note 20, but we didn't see the punch hole camera on the middle of the device. Now they probably moved it to the left, but if they have somehow incorporated the all-screen display with the camera system being underneath, that would be something really to look forward to, because this would be the first time a mainstream manufacturer has implemented this technology. Some of the other features we will see on the phone are include a S Pen, improvement over the Samsung Galaxy S20 camera system, and hopefully Samsung would have addressed the battery issues, so that means we should get QHD resolution at 120Hz. Following up from the Note 20, we have the final phone, which is the Samsung Galaxy Fold 2. Now I know the first one was a bit of a mess. We had issues with the hinge, we had problem with the crease on the screen, but then again that was Samsung's first attempt at the Fold phone. Now do you remember when touchscreens used to have resistive screen and capacitive, and now we only use capacitive? So I believe with the second version we're going to see improved hinge, the crease hopefully would have decreased, and all in all we should see a better Fold phone. The main problem with the original Fold was that a phone was an afterthought, and then it was marketed as a tablet device, because when you closed it, it wasn't really usable as a mobile phone. Now with the Fold you expected to get the latest processor, high amount of RAM, big storage going up to 512GB or up to 1TB, but having all the latest specs is all good and dandy, handy, but if you can't execute it as a foldable phone, then those specs mean absolutely nothing. So Samsung need to rectify this issue by concentrating on a mobile phone first, because 80% of the time you're going to use it as a mobile phone. When you're consuming media or need to work on a certain app where you need that extra real estate, then you can unfold the device to get more screen space. If Samsung can seamlessly integrate the phone aspect and the tablet aspect without the phone being an afterthought, then I think this is one of the phones that I'm looking forward to the most. Alright guys, so we have reached to the end of the video. These were my top 5 upcoming phones for the year 2020. Do you agree with me or do you disagree? Leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the content, then please don't forget to leave a like, and if you want more of these videos, then please hit that subscribe button and turn the notification on. Alright then, as always guys, stay safe and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.